All praise be to the eternal glory of God. Ecclesiastes, or The Preacher, chapter 1. Everything under the sun is vanity and vexation of spirit. He who increaseth in knowledge, increaseth in sorrow. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, said the preacher, vanity of vanities. All is vanity. What profit hath a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again. See T.S. Eliot, Marina Wasteland. Please, Ibid. All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. And I'd like to say, time is just a toy that God invented. When we say that he knew before time what was going to happen, that he declared the end from the beginning, yes, he knew before he created time. So it wasn't that long ago, meaning that this further supports the idea that he did not plan sin, because 6,000 years is just a tick of the clock geologically, and outside of this realm of 3D, which we can't even imagine, neither height nor depth, we can't imagine what's to wait to come for us, the elect, or even the damned, the dimensions that await us all in the next incarnation. God, from that ethos, from that undescribable incarnation, whatever he has, electromagnetically created, he created time as this toy to exercise out this glitch in the large scale of things, which was caused by Lucifer, Satan, Lucifer became Satan. So we see that God's nature has always been good, and it's been compromised by this glitch. And that God, just to exercise this particular demon, created time as the platform for life, earth. So time, when we say he knew before time, time is just one little toy in God's endless bag of tricks. He who hath the bag. So when we look at it like that, I think that we can see how we worry over nothing, because God, time always meant nothing, as the famous author says. So God, it's one arrow in his endless quiver of weapons against all his enemies. So, meaning when someone sinned against him in heaven, he said, and this is pre-time. Someone sinned against him, we know who, in heaven. That's before time. We don't know what heaven is. So before time this happened, then God says, okay, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to invent this thing, time, for 6,000 plus years, and you'll see what you've caused. It's a little punishment, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but eternal damnation still awaits. But what does that mean? Eternal in the concept of time, meaning I don't know what I'm talking about. I know nothing. God knows everything. And that's what we have to start with, that humility. I didn't understand this, of course. I had to learn these horrible lessons, and as all of us do, to understand what it means to be godly. And we still can't grasp it because he's God and we're stupid. We're nothing. We're chaff. We're animals. And every day, all we do is do wrong things and then realize it and say, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that, You make one, as my father always said, one makes about 3 errors a day. It's unavoidable. You should have called, someone in the morning rather. But and we berate ourselves all day for these things. But these are not sins unto death. These are just errors that God allows us to make to show us that we don't know anything about anything. As God says in Proverbs, I think he says, don't say anything when you come to pray to God. Say little because he's up there and you're down there, really. So that's really all I can say. So Ecclesiastes is really the one that really captures the vanity and the vexation of spirit that everything is every day, all day long. And that's what has to be understood, that yes, it has to be just admitted that this is horrible. And that's what God wants. That's what he says when God says, all who love this earth hate me. You have to come to realize that this is not the end of it. This is a test. We're not all supposed to be driving in Ubers at high velocities, It's just, so that's like the sensitive thing, And notice that sensimillion is God's way of saying smoke herb. He says on the first page of the Bible, the herb and kind. This is the wisdom is in marijuana. That's why he's legalizing it. Anyway, all praise be to the eternal glory of God.